Alright, what's up guys? So, someone requested I do a retake video, like a high ground retake video, so I'm gonna showcase some simple retakes, because, they just got back into Fortnite, so I don't want them, being bamboozled, so I'm gonna show you some simple retakes that are super effective, but I'll explain why they're effective, after the fact. Like, I'll explain after I show all the retakes, and how to use them effectively. So this is the first one. Simple as that. Just cone, head it up and out. The second one would be probably this right here. Cone above this time, and then rotate your ramp back, and then go up and out. Third one. I use this a lot. This is not simple, but if you can do this, I'll explain why it's good. So, double ramp, and you edit that. Like that, do all that, and then that. So that's the third one. And this is the fourth one. So you place a cone up there, and then you place two walls, and then you jump. Or something similar to that. So yeah, here's the explanations. The first one that I showcased was this, just editing up and out. So obviously that is not good, right? You can't just do this against your opponent all the time, just editing up and out. But if you mix that in there a few times, that will be good. Look, so if you do a double ramp, and let's say you cone yourself, right? So we go over here, go up. Here's your opponent, let's say, right? Let's say I'm the opponent and you're the one down there. So as the opponent, I'm watching this and I see this and I see he's double ramping and he places a cone. So editing out was like what, season like 3, like no one, I don't know, but side jumps are in now, right? Side jumps have been in for a few seasons. So sitting here as the opponent, I would think, oh, he's gonna go for a side jump, so I would sit here and pause and wait for a side jump. But if you edited out, let's say, and just kept going, that catch your enemy off guard, right? So here, let me show you again. So let's say this is the enemy, right? So he stops here while you're full sprinting the whole time. If you can get him to do little pauses, like still pretending I'm the opponent, if you can get the opponent to do little pauses while you're still sprinting upwards, that's going to help you out so much over time. You're going to get little time chunks taken off of their time being on height, I guess, if that makes any sense. So that's why the first one is good. And you don't just do that, you want to mix that in with a bunch of other techniques, because if that's all you do, then people are going to realize, like, oh, he's just going to go out every time, So, yeah, that's why the first one is pretty good if you mix that into your normal retakes. The second technique, so get in a double ramp position, and then place 2 cones, right, and then you edit that, and then you go up, or you could actually go for like a side jump, right? So why this is good is, let's say your opponent is usually behind you, right? He's like building like over there somewhere, right? So let's say your opponent's over there and you're doing this technique. Let's say he's being dumb, right? And he's walking on your ramp. First of all, you just cone him with that, like if he's walking on this ramp. But if he's like up and staying back, which is the right thing to do, and you edit this, you have time to look and see if he's up there. If he's up there, right, this is what it's gonna look like, I guess. Hold on, let me show you. So this is what it's gonna look like for your opponent, right? He sees this. Let's pretend that wasn't edited. Or no, let's pretend it's not. So let's say you edit this, right? He's gonna expect you to edit up and out, so he's gonna stop here and go for a shot. And that's why this is good, right? So this is gonna stop him while you're still going like upwards. He's gonna be stopped here waiting for a shot on you. This is like the typical player. Obviously, like pro players aren't gonna do this, but he's gonna wait for a shot on you, and whether you see him or not, you should be able to see him. If you see he's there, you don't have to, because look, this is what it looks like when you edit out. You see him right there waiting for you, right? So don't do that. You could go for a side jump. Now, if he's on that side waiting, it's going to take him time to get to the top of the ramp to get to your side jump. So after you do that side jump, you place like walls to block yourself. You could do that. Oh, not that. You could do this and like get over him or something, whatever you like to do. But the direction switch on top of, well, the multiple options like sideways or up and out and whatever. That makes that a very effective, simple technique. So yeah, on to trick number 3, I guess. Alright, so this right here, this is going to be complicated a little bit. So, you're double ramping, right? And then you have these 2 edits. Here, I'll just do that for now, right? So, let's say that's you, right? Doing all those crazy retakes and like height, you know, just height retakes. And then this is your opponent, right? Your opponent's right here. This is what your opponent sees. So, yeah, this isn't the best example. But, alright, so let's say this is what your opponent sees, right? Like your opponent's right here. I'm the opponent, and that's you down there. So, what makes this good is you're going to be jumping onto this ramp, right? This ramp right here that I'm outlining with my cursor. So that ramp is the ramp you're going to be jumping on. And he's probably going to be waiting, again, for a shot. Because if you edit those 2, that leaves that little open spot, right? And then he's going to look for a shot right here because half of the ramp is exposed. But if you look over that way a little bit, that's where you're going to be. So he's going to be stopped for a shot right here, looking right there, but you're actually going to be on that side of the ramp down there. And then you're going to be going up while he's stopped again. So that's taking a little bit more time off of his, you know, building or just sitting on high ground waiting for you. And then you're going up while he's just sitting here, and that makes that pretty effective because then you keep going up and then you keep building while he's waiting to get a shot on you. So yep, that's why number 3 is good. Alright, so this is the last technique. It's not too hard, but it's not like the best if you're not really quick. So you're going to want to get into a double ramp position, and place a cone above you, and then place these 2 walls, and then jump right there. So this isn't the best, obviously. The opponent's going to see you right like this. This is what it's going to look like on their screen. They're going to see you right here. You can't really hide. But that's what makes it a good retake, actually, because you have so many options here. So if you go back into this retake, hold on. You go like this. If you place a cone, you're blocking their view on you. And what you could do with this cone is you could go for a double side jump or something dumb. Or you could go for one of these. Hold on. You go for this, where you place a cone and a floor, and you double edit, and then you go out. You stay on this side of the ramp because the opponents won't be able to see you, and then you do whatever you want. You know, you're stalling time because they're sitting there waiting for you. Or you could do this, for example. So you go up and out, and you place a cone, and you edit that, and you go for one of those jumps. The amount of options it gives you. So you combine all that, like all these techniques, and it makes it very effective building strategy, I guess. This is what I do. This is how I build, and what I do to retake height, and how I win like all of my 1v1s. So yeah, those are my retakes. YouTube, I just thought of a technique that I use all the time that's super effective. I'm gonna use it against my buddy right now. So this is how it goes. So you start doing this, you do your normal Thweefo cone, and then you go back. See how it caught him off guard? And then I'm just, yeah, see that? See that?